What's going on? I have a stack of TTMs that I've had here for quite some time. Nothing crazy here, but I'll just go through them real quick. Fitz Peterson, he is supposed to be signing for VIP members at the National, and that's originally what I bought these two cards for. They're signed. It's hard to tell in person. He signed them in pen. But I figured if I can get them, just ship them to him for a couple stamps and save me about 30 minutes at the show, then all the better. He inscribed them, what is this? 1970 All-Star. So, really cool on those. Dennis Gibson. Man, these things are sticking together. This is going to be really quick. I'm just doing this to get these things put away. Don Brum with the 1963 first round pick inscription. And another. Dallas Cowboys legend Dede Lewis, signing 2 of 2. Here's for all the Jets guys out there. Wayne Krabet. I think very underrated receiver back in the day. I think he was the Wes Welker before Wes Welker. A couple NASCAR. I'm not getting back into NASCAR, I don't think. But I thought I seen these and I think they look really good. Ned Jarrett. It's really hard to see this. It's actually harder to see in person than it is on camera. So, that. Richard Petty. I laughed because someone wrote me the other day, it's been like 10 videos since you got a Richard Petty. Don Kessinger, I believe it's pronounced, 6-time All-Star, signing 2 of 2. Mike Grumman. I thought this was cool. I got this in this week from John Brown. I already had it signed by Mike Stanley. So finishing up the duel. Brian Hinkle, Steelers linebacker. These were actually given to me. I guess the Saints had a Saints Hall of Fame weekend in New Orleans a weekend or two ago. And there was a guy in the TTM group was like, yo, bro, don't worry. I'll get some stuff signed for you. And then he turned down anything I could, send him in return to show my appreciation. So I'm really, really thoughtful. Jim Wilkes, signing 2. And then Bobby Herbert. And then he got me a Vaughn Johnson and Ricky Jackson. But they're in the pile. I don't know if you can see them. You really can't see it. There's a huge stack of, there they are, a huge stack of TTMs that I'm packaging up today to hopefully get out to PSA DNA on Monday. I got the last order in today. Been waiting on that one for a couple days. What is this? John Nealon. And some of these took a long time. This one was out. This John Nealon was out for, I think it was a year and a half. Fred Dreyer. I got this with some Panini points and busted it out of a case and sent it to him. The Sharpie he was using looks like it was dying there at the end. And apparently, I guess the dude doesn't sign a whole lot these days. I guess he was known for signing really well, and then he stopped. So it was really cool to get that return. I didn't know his signing habits or anything like that. Paul Hordung on a Magic card. Now into some hockey, so we'll see if I can get these names correct. Andy Moog, I believe it's pronounced. Signing 2 of 2. And man, there is no way that I'm going to get this right. Marcel Donnie, I believe it is, with the Hall of Fame 92 inscription. 2 of 2. So what else we got here? This one was really cool. This is Rich Ganon. He inscribed NFL MVP 2002, which I asked him to. He signed 2 of 2. The other one is in the submission that's going to be going out. But he wrote me a really nice note, and I can't seem to find the note. I might have already put it up in a box that I have for anything extra that people send my way. But this is really freaking nice. You see the inscription down there at the bottom. Really, really cool. And then last but not least, Bud Selig. I asked him to inscribe Hall of Fame on there, which he did not, which is perfectly fine. But this card, I don't know why in the hell it is, but this card is like a couple dollars to find. Typically my TTM cards, I'll hand select them, meaning like I'll go and check out my cards, and I try to find images that I really like, or images that I think the autograph will really pop. So most of my TTMs are pretty much hand selected for the card. That was the only Bud Selig card. And on eBay, they're like $2. On Check Out My Cards, they're like $3 or $4. And I assume that's because Bud Selig doesn't have any cards, and that's what it, you know, it is what it is. But I thought it was pretty humorous that Bud Selig's cards are that expensive. That is that. I got 31 days till the National, and I think it's like 18 days until I'm on vacation. Counting them down, man. Especially the vacation time. Counting down the hours, screw the days. So I'm getting my list together of stuff I want to be on the lookout for at the show. I got my list together of people that's going to be there, so I don't want to miss anyone that's going to attend the show, any tubers. So I made a list, and it's going to be kind of my #1 priority to track all y'all down and you know, shake your hand, get a picture, so on and so forth. And then I'd like to make a little collage video after the show of all the people I met and all that good stuff. So that is that. I have enough here for a Big Boppers episode. I've got in some crazy stuff. And I'll show these two real quick. This was a mystery pack I got in. I got a Will Fuller, which is nice for the old PC. I'm still on the fence if I want to collect them. I think I'm leaning more towards yes than no, but we'll see what I can find in Chicago. And then this was really cool. Kurt Warner, I don't know what this is out of. Unparalleled. So this is really cool, number 25, man. So I really, really like that. But that is that. I'm just rambling right now, just looking around, seeing if there's anything else that I want to show, and there's really not at the time. So, till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye.